Greetings, free thinkers. Welcome to the Hoggcast. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing fine. I certainly am. Okay, what do we have for you on today's episode? We have for you one clip to watch. It is, I have been told, a clip from the remake of SEXE in the City. And it's been written by woke millennials. I've said it before and I'll say it again. And I've said it for a long time as well. I warned many years ago, before I even had a YouTube channel, so I was kind of just shouting into the wind, but I warned that these people with the gender studies degrees and all of the rest of it, one day they would leave college and, of course, the majority of them would be thrown onto the scrap heap where they probably deserve to be, but some of them would become political commissars in the form of diversity and inclusion types. They're the ones who write this, right? Those type of Starbucks gender studies type people. This is what they actually think happens in a regular working environment, you know, like in an office or whatnot. Yeah, so this is their idea of this is their fantasy of the world they want. So let's get into this clip. It's as cringy and as woke as you think it's going to be. We'll watch it and critique it. So if you haven't yet, please like the video, subscribe to the Hoggcast, hit the notification bell and share the video around. If you could do those things, it would really help, because this channel is deboosted and shadow banned because we are conservative commentators and we are the underdog. Anyway, let's go. Oh, I have a membership scheme as well with 8 amazing members, beautiful members, who humble me and honour me that they support the Hoggcast the way that they do. If you want to be member 9, you can do that. Let's go. Okay, let's check this crap out.
Hey, that's where the professor sits. Oh, sorry. Thanks. Thank you. Oh, hey. That's where the professor sits.
So right away you can see where this is going. You've got the whole, is it a male female type thing, blue hair, spectacles, the whole shebang. You know what's going on. Then you have the one, so look, these are all young people, these are all diverse people, and then you have the one woman, middle-aged, obviously a white Christian woman, yeah, as stereotypy as you can possibly get, and she's called out the black woman with the braids, and you know what it's going to be. Oh, that's the professor. See, and anyway, let's watch.
Hey, that's where the professor sits. Sorry, he just told me. Someone's quick with the pronouns. It's fine.
Someone's
I am the professor. What? You're the professor?
Yeah.
You're Nia Wallace?
Yes. Why do you seem so surprised?
Well, your braids.
A law professor can't have hair like mine? Why?
In what reality does that happen? You're a professor with braids? Like, someone with braids couldn't be a professor. I mean, I couldn't possibly take the job of professor because I've got braids. This is the world that these people live in. Make no mistake, this was written by Starbucks, New York / California, young white Democrat type people. That's who's written this. This is what they, because these leftists, they dream in immutable characteristics, right? This is their fantasy of what actually happens in real life. This, you know, the people who live on Twitter. This is what they think happens in real life. Keep that in mind.
Why is that?
Oh, no. I didn't mean because of the braids. I was just thrown because the braids are so different than
the braids! I was thrown by the braids! The braids! What is it about the braids? Oh shit, the braids!
hair in your photo on the Columbia website. My comment had nothing whatsoever to do with it being a black hairstyle. I knew that you were black when I signed up for this class. That was important to me.
And you know the best thing about this is that they all kind of obviously they gang up on her, because that's the way it's meant to be, isn't it? Everyone ganging up on the white person, the white stereotype, and so on and so on. But it's a knock-on effect of that is that, and I don't think that the writers intended this, but it shows you that even if you do pander to them, they still insult you anyway. So, and that wasn't the message that they were going for, but that's the message that they send out.
You signed up for this class because I'm black?
Well, not just because you're black. I picked this class because you're such a force in academia, on top of everything you do as a community activist.
There it is. Community activist. This was written, this whole crap show was written by a community activist. Now, I have been told, and I've seen a few comments saying that this is the revamped SEX in the City program. Obviously, if that is the case, I mean, I certainly wouldn't be watching this, but I believe that's what it is. It certainly is going to be nothing like the original. Can you remember the original? Can you remember back in year 2000, kind of 2001? The World Wrestling Federation era, the Attitude era, the America Online era. Can you remember those days? Yeah? Can you remember those days before social media where if you wanted to spend an evening alone, you were really alone? Because you couldn't just go onto Facebook or Twitter and be berated by some idiot leftist. Yeah, you actually spent an evening alone, right? Can you remember those days? This program cannot hold a candle to the original. That's if this is the remake, which I believe it is. I've been told it is, you know. But you got to watch yourself with leftists, because they'll say, "Ha, you said it was this," when actually it's not. But that's beside the point. The point is, community activist is somebody who wrote this piece of crap. This is as stereotypical as it's possible to be. You notice how everyone else is younger. This, obviously, middle-aged white woman, I should imagine they've tried to make her out as Christian. I should imagine that's what it is. They're going for that whole old stock stereotype. And it sticks out like a sore thumb, yeah? This is what they want television to be. This is what they want entertainment to be. This is why they come down on YouTubers. This is why many YouTubers, including myself, are shadow banned and deboosted. Some are worse off than me. Some are demonetized. I was demonetized, if you can remember. So, they want everything to be like this. They want all entertainment and education and everything to be fed through this narrative. That's what they want.
God, I sound like such a brown nose. I mean, please just forget that I ever said anything about your hair. Hair has nothing whatsoever to do with appropriateness or intelligence or gravitas, obviously. I mean, do I look like someone who attaches any significance to hair?
Just ridiculous. This is what they think real life is. This is, and as I said earlier, yeah, this shows you the unintended consequences of this trash that they put out. Is that it shows you that no matter how much you pander to them, you still get all of this look. You still get the like you're nothing, yeah, like you're just a fly. That's the way that they've portrayed this woman. They've portrayed this character as like a fly that's like buzzing around that nobody wants near them. That's what they're going for. And remember, if you are like me, yeah, if you look like me, if you know what I mean, that's the prism that your character will be forced through.
Let mine go gray, and I don't care if it makes me look old. Not that I'm ageist. Do I sound ageist?
So you see, everything is immutable characteristics. Everything. This whole 1 minute, 50-second segment has been about age, race, hair, gender, yeah? There's nothing here that has anything to do with character. There's nothing interesting. There's nothing dynamic going on. There's nothing positive. It's just cringe, stereotypes, immutable characteristics. That's all there is. That's all the woke left do.
You really want me to answer that question?
I am so sorry for taking everyone's time. This is not at all who I am. I will just be quiet now.
Okay, hi.
And then, so obviously, it's the end of the clip, but the professor gets up and says hi to everyone else. Everyone else is fine. Yeah, they're the whole Democrats. Everyone's happy. Everyone's together, and you've got the lone conservative woman who's like made a fool of herself because, you know, those Trump supporters and black women with braids, because you just couldn't be a professor if you've got braids. That's the world that they want. That's the world that they see, because they see the world through Twitter. It wasn't just one person who green-lighted this crap show. It's like Santa Inc. Just wasn't just one person. It's a bubble. A self-contained, self-righteous, pontificating bubble of wokeists who stand around in a big circle doing things to each other that I probably get demonetized if I said, and they then tell each other how good it feels. Yeah, they don't realize that if you go out the door and speak to the outside people, yeah, you know, the ones you see them, they go left, right, left, right, left, right down the street, they will have a different perspective than your Starbucks latte times 16,000 crowd. Yeah? I mean, do you need to be an actor that bad that you would take that part? How much did she get paid to make a twat out of herself? I would love to know. I mean, look, I'm not adverse to getting paid to making a twat out of myself. If someone paid me like $1 million, $1 million, I would do that, but only for $1 million. Yeah, I wouldn't do that for anything less. I'm just trying to find ways to make this video longer. I know I've only got one clip to watch, but you know, I really want. I just saw this clip. I wasn't even going to make a video today because I still don't feel very well, but I saw this clip. And I just had to share it with you guys, man, because, excuse me, we keep seeing this crap. You just keep seeing it. Take Santa Inc., for example, yeah? That isn't just, that's an even worse, an even more egregious example of what this is, yeah? It's worse than this crap. Santa Inc. was so bad. Right, what it is just an outright attack on Christians. It's an outright attack on people that look like me or you. Blatant stereotypes, blatant disrespect. They don't care about you, your history, your culture. They just want to trample on it. They want to separate you. The people who are all about inclusion want to exclude you and me. Make no mistake about that. I'm sure you've heard of the old saying. If you haven't, I'll repeat it for you now. It goes like this. I doth think thou protest too much. And we know how the woke brigade loves their protesting, but I know it wasn't meant on that level. What it was meant it by is people who, they wax lyrical every day, at all hours of the day, about inclusion. They're the people who want to exclude people, because they're projecting, they're deflecting. They're trying to project an image onto you of something a positive like inclusion. But it's to hide the fact that they actually want to exclude. But I'll leave it there. Braids! Oh no, she's got braids! Oh, I'm melting! Anyway, let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. I would love to know what you think about the video. Let me know what you think about braids. Do braids freak you out? Should I braid my hair? Maybe I should. Maybe I should. Maybe I wouldn't be shadow banned then. Maybe I'll get a job as a professor. Who knows? I could get a gender studies certificate. I could be a leftist too. Yeah? I can do it. Who are you to tell me that I couldn't do it? You're all about inclusion, aren't you? I want to be a braided haired professor. I want to be included in that circle. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.